Welcome to episode 79 of Meet the GIMP. This is just a short special episode because I've missed my Tuesday appointment with you, and I want to give out a greeting, a shout out to Norman. Norman is a very old viewer of this show, and he sent me an image back in episode 9 to help him with a terribly underexposed image. Norman is going into hospital on Monday, and I want just to wish him well and success with his medical problems. Norman, get well soon. Now let me go back to the show about the convolution matrix. I said there that I didn't really understand what was happening there, and that I need to go after that with pencil and paper. Well, I took a spreadsheet. I tried to model a one-dimensional image. Normally images are two-dimensional. It's a matrix with lines and rows. And well, I made an image. Has only one line of pixels here. These values are my image values here, my pixel values. It has only one channel, but well, it works the same in 3 channels too. Here we have fairly dark, 50, and then we have an increasing value here, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then it goes on with 100. This going over the border here is to protect the algorithm from running into a condition where there is no value in a field. So this here is the resulting image. It's here with my kernel, with this matrix which I slap onto each number. It's the same as the original. And here I have a little graphical representation of the stuff. You see here 50 going up to 100. So what happens? I take the field left to my pixel and multiply it with the leftmost value of the kernel. Then I take my pixel and multiply it with the center value of my kernel. And then I take the right pixel, the pixel on the right side, and multiply it with the rightmost value of the kernel. And then I just add up these values. In a matrix, a real matrix, two-dimensional matrix, I would do it with this field, this field, this field, and these below too. But we have only one dimension here. So let me cancel this before something terrible happens. With the kernel 0, 1, 0, well, that's the original. Nothing here, nothing here. But we said we can sharpen with -1 and here also -1. So this should sharpen. And you see here, this is my original, it's blue, and this is the result. Well, it's not very impressive. It's fairly dark. Okay, there was another rule. This has to be add up to 1. -1, -1, -2, and 1 is -1, so we have to add 2 here, and that would be 3. Let me add 3. And here we are. The red one is my new value here, my result, and you see we have here dark, and then it gets darker, goes back to the original ramp up here, and then it gets brighter and goes onto this area here, this flat surface. Well, exactly that is sharpening, just increasing the contrast at the border. If you look at the values here, you see it too. 50, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 100. The kernel 111 should blur an image. That's the documentation. And I tried it here. You see here the original 50, all the values are 50, except for one bright pixel here in the middle, 150. And the result is, well, it is blurred. 150, 250, and then 150 again. But, well, I wouldn't consider this really blurred. I would say it's brightened up a lot. But this doesn't sum up to 1. And perhaps it works when I type in here a third. And copy this here to here. And here. And you see, now we have a real blur here. For a guy like me who needs to know what's happening there, in some cases, such a playing around with values is good. If I have bored you, well, okay, sorry for that. You can download this spreadsheet in the companion file at meetthegimp.org. There's some new stuff at the forum at forum.meetthegimp.org. For example, we have some new scripts there. This starts to get a real script factory. Let's see here at this dramatic script. Bert has converted a tutorial at gimpology.com, a very good site I think, to a script. And he gets these results here. This is his original, and this is after the conversion. For this kind of shot, it's really good. I think I wouldn't have found the way to do this, but I like it very much. You'll find instructions how to install this also on the forum. Bert has also improved this zone adjustment script, or a meaningful black script, that I started some episodes ago, and he can now make such stuff here. This is the original shot, and this is after the output of his script. It's much easier to use now, and you should check it out. Finally, I want to show you a thing that a lot of GIMP users don't know. You can use GIMP to make screenshots. It's more flexible than the standard screenshot with pressing the print screen key. Well, you have to do a little bit more. Go to File, Create, Screenshot. And then a dialog opens. Here we have it. You can take a screenshot of a single window, including the window decoration. That would be this window with all the stuff around it, with the sliders and so on. Or I can switch this off. Let's do this here. So I switch this off, I click on Snap, and I click into my window, and here we have the image. Let me make this a little bit smaller. You see the GIMP window inside of this window here. So everything is in the image except the real border and the top here. Everything else, the menu, is in there. Good thing if you are writing documentation or something like that. Let's try another one. I can say here, create, screenshot, and then I can take a screenshot of the entire screen with or without the mouse pointer, and I can select a region to grab. And I can also set a timer, but let's try first this here. Snap, and now I create a region. and here is my image. And now you know how some of the images in the block have been created. Let's have a closer look here. You see the stuff I just made. Finally, let's try this time bomb mode. I select File, Create, Screenshot, and I want to take a screenshot of the entire screen, including the mouse pointer, because I want to show where the menu is. And I click on 5 seconds to have enough time, and I say Snap. File, Create, Screenshot, and wait. And here's my image. Well, I have to click this away. Here's my image with the menu and so on, and now I can just cut this out and have this for documentation. And here you see my recording window and all the clutter I have on my desktop. I've cropped this from the screenshot while the recording was accidentally off. But, well, you can imagine what I did there. I go to the Layers dialog, and here you see we have 2 layers, the screenshot itself and the mouse pointer. Now I can just switch the mouse pointer on and off. I can move the mouse pointer around and do, well, everything I want with it, like giving it a drop shadow or something else. This is a big advantage of GIMP, making screenshots with GIMP over the standard way with well, with your operating system or some other screenshot tools. Well, I think this was it for this week, and I hope to be back on Tuesday. Goodbye.
photocastnetwork.com, your photography resource in the podosphere. photocastnetwork.com